Okay, it's the next day. Seth isn't here. He had something come up, so he wasn't able to make it. We're gonna climb the mountain using the same trail I used yesterday, and we're gonna try to see the rest of both of those mines. The one that I went in yesterday, we got to do the left-hand side, right? There's two directions there I didn't go, so we're gonna check both of those out, and then the second one I'm gonna try to get to, and we're gonna try to take that right turn that had the tracks in it and just see what that looks like, see how far that goes. Now, if neither one of them really open up, or if they lead to collapse or submerge, whatever the case may be, if it doesn't extend too far, we should be able to knock both of them out. That's the plan. But of course, if they open up into another huge network, you know, which is what we want, who knows? We'll see what happens. First, I got to climb up to them, so we know what that climb is like. Good times. It is not cold, that's for sure. Okay, made it up the mountain. That's a steep one, man. It doesn't get any less steep no matter how many times you do it. We're almost to the first mine now, so we'll see what we got. I'm kind of looking forward to the natural air conditioning, not gonna lie. It's pretty nice. I think we're gonna go hit the other one first. I think it's gonna be the shorter of the two, and it's the longest hike. We gotta come back this way anyway, and then on the way back we'll do the main deal here. Man, that cold air feels so good though. Free AC. Okay, we're coming up on main one now. I think, yeah, that's it. Yeah. All right. That's a long walk. Long climb and a long walk. Okay. Haven't been back to this one since like last weekend. I was gonna go yesterday, obviously. Found the other one yesterday. But yeah, let's get in here and see what we got. All right. I'll leave my pack here. Now I just gotta find that right turn that I missed. Okay, that's not the right turn. But I'm gonna go in there and take a look for a minute, just to see what that looks like. Man, this is a low one. Real low. Still got some crickets. That's a good thing. Okay, looks like that came down right there. But what is going on over here? Let's go see what's up here. It's getting muddy, but oh well. Stuff is like glue. It looks like it stops and there are a bunch of auger holes. There's actually auger holes into the mine. Those are tree roots coming through the rock. And there's a bunch of auger holes. That's wild. That was an entrance through there. This room is domed. A lot more than usual. There's the main passage, I think, through there. We'll go there. We'll go over there and take a look, see if that's what that is. There's a piece of rail cart right there. Bunch of tree roots. Those are those things hanging down that you see. I'm not entirely sure this goes back to the main entrance. This has to be main entrance. We'll find out in a minute. Yeah, that's main. I see my pack. Okay, so we just came a whole circle. There's more auger holes. They drilled those from the inside. This bad boy. Oh, sorry, buddy. I do have to come back this way, though, okay? So I'm probably gonna have to move again. Let's go further down Main. We'll see what we got down here. Okay. I think this is the right turn that I did not take. Pretty sure it's what this is, because it has the tracks. Whole different set. They merged off of the main tracks right there and curved around this way. I'm just stopping to listen. It's just a good idea sometimes. I didn't hear anything. I just, you know. Good crouch walk. It'll be faster. Coal cutout mining area. Where is this one going, man? Don't tell me this keeps going. Holy crap. All right then. Is that another entrance? Looks like a cutout. Mining. Point mining. I don't know. I don't think it ever actually went outside. Did not expect it to continue. Bro, how far does this go? We're gonna find out. Cutout that could have been open. We might have to go that way. Look at that. Depending on what this does. It looks like it might stop unless it turns one way or the other. That side's done. Look at that. Totally came down. It's just cut out. Okay. So it all came down. Or they just stopped here. It kind of looks like they stopped. They stopped going sideways here. They went that way, but that's done. I'm not going through that. I don't even think I could. If it were a cave, sure. It's not a cave. Let's go take a look at that turn. I'm pretty sure that turn over there just leads to that collapse. But we'll take a look. Okay, this is that turn I was just looking at. Let's just have a look. Okay, so yeah, it looks like this is just leading right to that collapse we saw on the other side down there. So apparently this entire side came down. It's either the strato wasn't strong enough to support it, or they brought it down on purpose. There were rail cars, tracks going that way too. But that's gone now. Totally collapsed. That's still pretty awesome. I don't see any artifacts or anything in here. Start making my way back to the entrance. Unless I see any more turnoffs that I missed or any artifacts that I missed. And this went further than I thought it would. So that's cool. Okay, so everything that way we've already seen. You guys have seen in the first video. We went all the way down there to the end of where it either collapsed or they collapsed it. We're gonna exit and we're gonna head back to the first one. As far as that left-hand turn in that one, to see how far back that goes to. At least we know where the spur goes. I think it went to other entrances, honestly. I think this one had a lot of entrances, plus the auger holes they drilled into it for some reason. All right. Sorry, bad buddy, I gotta pass by you. Don't be alarmed, it's okay. There he goes, he's alarmed. I'd already passed by him, I don't know what his deal is. Oh, it's hot out here, I forgot. Whew. GPS, you're gonna be fine. GPS is freaking out because it lost reception. One down, one to go. Just gotta backtrack. Breeze feels good. There is no breeze in there. It's cooler than out here, but no breeze. All right, a little bit of a hike to the other one. So I'll see you there. Okay, so I just met some ATV people. They were coming down the trail and they told me that this thing goes all the way through the mountain and that's why there's so much cold air coming out of it. She said you can actually get through the mountain. I don't know how. I didn't have like time to really ask her how, but you know, that makes sense with the cold air coming out of it. And I'm confused because I don't know which way you would go to go all the way. I mean, that's incredible. Like if you can literally go from one end of the all the way out through daylight on another exit, like that's crazy. I've never done that before. I just don't know where it goes through that you can go through, you know what I mean? Because the main passage, remember it went into those tilted, twisted up, and then that collapse, like the minecart tracks like elevated up, you know, it was all jacked up basically, and then it looked like it collapsed. So is it the parts that I didn't explore? Are those the parts that go all the way through? Now I'm really interested. I wish I would have had more time to talk to them and ask. I don't know if I mean, they didn't say they had done it, but they said you could do it. I mean, that would be a long ways, but that's awesome. Like if you can do it, we're gonna do it. I just don't know how you do it. I'm still kind of skeptical about the whole way through kind of thing going on, but I just don't see how. Well, we're going to take that left turn and we're going to see where that goes. Maybe that's it. I don't know. It's bizarre. The lady said if I could feel the cold air, then I was going the right way. I don't know. Let's see what we got. Okay, so this is the left turn. So we're gonna keep going this way. If it's gonna go all the way through, then it's gonna be on a main channel. Like this. Okay. This is where the twin tracks intersect. We were here yesterday. Let's see what's up here. There's a shovel. Little collapse here. It looks like it's mainly done collapsing. Hopefully. This electrical line still running. That is nutty. There's more electrical line up here. I can't tell if I feel the cold air still or not. It's kind of hard to tell once you get in here. Bunch of wire on the ground. It's a point mine. I made that word up, by the way. Honestly, it's probably not what they're called. Just gotta get around this collapse. Look at all that in there. They cut that out and then use sticks. A lot of rotten sticks. I think it gets not passable up here. So this must not be the way to go. It's getting pretty shallow. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you have to get through some really questionable parts to do it. I mean, that would make sense, right? Yeah, that right there is all kinds of jacked up. I'm not going through that. That's not a good idea, not alone anyway. I don't feel any cold air, but then again, I mean, it's hard to tell when you're inside. Okay, let's go back to the intersection. Okay, we're going that way. I'm gonna leave the backpack right here at this intersection because it's just easier to move in here without it. It kind of does have a tendency to bump the ceiling too when you have to get low. We're in uncharted territory now. Another working area. As soon as it was safe structurally to mine the coal on the side, they hit it. What's this? This looks a little different. That does not look like a working area, or at least the beginning of it doesn't. There were tracks going up to that. There's still tracks going this way. This thing is huge. I don't know. I'm gonna keep going straight. What are we doing here, man? How big is this freaking mine? I feel cold air. There's water. That's going up. How far does that freaking go? Holy crap, dude. Yeah, there's a little stream. It's just running down. It's barely running. I guess it's going into the ground. I definitely feel cold air hitting me right in the face. You see that string or that cobweb moving? We're going uphill, continuously uphill. was submerged. I think that was that was a work area. Bro, this just keeps going. We've got another right cut here. And there's something right there. And there's some cable right there. So there's another right cut. And then this. There was a chain connected to that. Like this little covered box thing. I don't know. I don't freaking know, man. Why does that go that way? This thing is huge, yo. This is the biggest mine I've ever been in that you could actually go through. Look, there's another one of those things. Chain hookup things. Probably went to the edge of a mine cart. Like the side of it, you know? What are we doing here? Does that freaking keep going? Yes, it freaking keeps going. Plus we got those other two side cuts. Guys, we ain't done with this one. I'm afraid to tell you. We're gonna have to come back. I can't do this alone. This is nuts. Like I'm beyond the limit of where I should be. Way past. And this just shows no sign of stopping. Even if it stops up there, we've got two entirely new passages to go down. And I still feel cold air. What that's about, I have no idea. That answers that question. I thought I was getting to the end of it. I got to the end of the other one. You know what? This is a good problem to have. Got the backpack on back at the intersection. I thought for sure that was going to be the way that went to the other side. I think it's this way. That is just mind-blowing. And the fact that it's still there, that's what's killing me. Like, all of this is still here. This one is freaking old, man. They built it to last. All right. I really want to get to the end of it. The whole thing. And you know, there is a campsite right outside of this thing. Like a little fireplace. People have camped there. There is obviously enough to explore. This is a real deal. Man, this is awesome. It makes me very happy that I haven't reached the end of it yet. Okay, there is exit. There, Lurch. Yeah, buddy. See what I mean, though? Little fire pit. We put some hammocks up, man. I don't know. But there is enough mine to make it worth it right there. This thing is a beauty. So yeah, we're not done. I thought we were gonna be done. We're not done. Okay, well, I'm pretty happy with the way things have turned out on this one. Gotta admit, this is the real deal, man. The farther in I go, the more turnoffs we get, right? Like the more unanswered questions we get, which is awesome. I'm just not used to that. We're gonna find the end of it eventually. And if it comes out on the other side of the mountain, then that's what'll happen. But I have to know. I mean, you don't find one of these and just say, well, I don't know where it goes, on to the next one. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. But either way, we're gonna know. Bet if it comes out on the other side of the mountain, that's gonna be a new record, man. Never seen anything like that. Needless to say, and I'm sure you can tell, pretty happy about it. Car's right up here. I'm gonna go get some food because I'm starving. All right, like, share, subscribe, comment.